Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Godless Anti-Theist video edition. I was looking at a article title, and the article title is "The One Theology Book All Atheists Really Should Read." Well. Someone wants me to dedicate my life to a superstition. Am I supposed to dedicate my life to studying the superstition of those people who believe step on a crack and I break my mother's back? When I was a kid, which was about, 50 years ago, all the kids were going on about this, walking down the sidewalk and don't step on a crack, you'll break your mother's back. I'm supposed to study this? Here's my suggestion. Instead of reading a book about fucked up superstitions and reading books on this superstitious aspect of our lives, how about this? This is what I think we atheists should do. We should talk to people, and anytime during the conversation that they bring up their superstition, let's say we're talking sports, and someone says, "Oh, thank God he caught that ball. Thank God he caught that ball." We ought to get up and walk away. And when they ask you where you're going, say, "I'll talk to you later when you're ready to talk some sense." But if you're going to start talking about bullshit, then I'm not participating in this conversation. This conversation is over. And I'm going to tell you why I think that. I was watching a video about technology, about external hard drives. Because I recently bought an Apple airport time capsule. It's the Apple airport time capsule is a router and a hard drive. And the hard drive is 3 terabytes. Oh, I'm loving that. So I'm back. I have a MacBook Air, and I have an iPad, couple of iPads. And my MacBook Air is set up for the time capsule that at about every hour it updates what's on my computer to my 3 terabyte hard drive. It automatically updates it. So let's say I'm writing a document and I decide, that document, I don't want that document. So I erase it off of my computer. I delete it. Well then, let's say a couple days later, I discover I need that document, or I do want to go ahead and continue with that document. I can go into my time capsule and retrieve that document on my time capsule hard drive. Okay? Plus, I've already filled up my MacBook Air once. I bought a 256 gigabyte hard drive, internal hard drive for my MacBook Air. And I've already filled it up once because I download a lot of graphics. So when I fill up my MacBook Air again, I will have the copies on my time capsule, so I will be able to erase files off of my MacBook, but yet have them on my external drive, my time capsule. It will be backed up. So I'm watching this video about external hard drives. And the guy goes, I need an external hard drive because I've already filled up my laptop. I've already filled up the internal drive, so I need an external drive to save things. Then he said, if you have space on your internal drive on your device, if you've been blessed with having space on your hard drive, internal hard drive, blessed with space on your internal hard drive, it's got nothing to do with a blessing. If you don't save, let's say you got a 256 internal hard drive, and you've only saved 100 gigabytes of data onto your hard drive, then you have extra space. It's got nothing to do with being blessed by God. How outrageous, how stupid is this person? I had been subscribed to this person for tech. But now that I know he's a crazy motherfucking son of a bitch, I have unsubscribed on YouTube to this person. Imagine, the person wants to claim that the space I have on my hard drive, my internal hard drive, is a blessing from God. That's beyond insane. That's batshit crazy. People are starving in the world. People are dying of cancer in the world. But this guy thinks that God gave you extra space on your hard drive, internal hard drive, as a blessing. Forget about curing cancer. I'm going to make sure that Billy there has some space on his hard drive. Really? Is this how ridiculous these people are? You know, I really don't think they're stupid. And I don't think they're ignorant. I think they're lying. This motherfucker knows that having space on a hard drive has nothing to do with God. If you've got 256 gigabytes of hard drive, internal or external, and you only put 100 gigabytes on that drive, you've got space left over. That's got fucking nothing to do with God blessing you, going, you shall have extra space. No, if you fill up a 256 gigabyte hard drive with 256 gigabytes of data, there's no space. And no God is going to come along and say, oh, I see you've got your 256 gigabyte hard drive full with 256 gigabytes of data. Poof! Now you've got a 256 more gigabytes of data on your hard drive. No, if your hard drive is full, it's full. It's got nothing to do with God. It's got nothing to do. But this is how far we atheists, we non-believers, we rational people have allowed these batshit crazy people to influence us, where they can say that space on your hard drive is a blessing from God. This is how far out they have gone. They've stepped over the line. And we, as non-believers, free thinkers, liberals, and atheists, and anti-theists, have allowed them to take their bullshit. That they can claim that extra space on a hard drive is a blessing from God. This is how outlandish we have let our society become. Is it any wonder that the world is in the condition it is in? when rational people allow the superstitious people to dominate our society, and they can say that the extra space on a hard drive is not because you haven't filled the hard drive up. No, it's a blessing from God. That's fucking ridiculous. That is fucking batshit crazy. That's a batshit crazy claim. That extra space on a hard drive is a blessing from God. Again, if you have a 256 gigabyte hard drive, either internal or external, if you fill it up, you're not going to get any more space from any God. You're not going to get 400 gigabytes on a 256 hard drive. Huh? It's just that simple. I've just bought the Apple Airport time capsule. It has a router on it, and it has 3 terabytes of disk space. It's a 3 terabyte hard drive. And rest assured, when I fill that hard drive up with 3 terabytes of data, God's not going to come along and suddenly make that a 4 terabyte hard drive. I'm not going to get 4 terabytes of data on a 3 terabyte hard drive. It's just that simple. And anyone who claims that the fact that I just got a 3 terabyte hard drive for winter solstice, December the 21st. And anyone who suggests that because I haven't filled it up is a blessing from God, it's just so ridiculous that anything else they want to tell me, I'm done with them. And we should be done with people like that. That are so stupid as to say that that if your hard drive isn't full, that's a blessing from God. You can't talk to people like that. We must not encourage this kind of stupid, ignorant, batshit crazy thinking. We need to nip this in the bud. It's the 21st century. Long past the time when human beings should be believing in superstition such as God is responsible for the space on your hard drive. I bought my 3 terabyte airport time capsule. I bought it with my own money. I bought it. I didn't say, oh God, please give me a 3 terabyte hard drive. I want an airport time capsule with 3 terabytes. And poof, it appeared in my computer room. No, I had to buy it. I ordered it from Amazon. No. Wow. The stupidity of people. It's stupidity. And they want you to be as stupid. And it's time to stop being kind and tell that person, I'm not talking to you anymore. You've gone over the line. You're too batshit crazy for me. It's just that simple.